You are dead for the final time as the blue team starting to the south.
Now what I like is that UAD decided to go for a very light setup, and what I like even more is that this time Anubis Empire have got big guns on them.
Yeah,
so
4 heavy tanks.
Exactly, just a pair of 50s and that IS-3 and the T-32, only 11390 when it comes to Anubis Empire. So they, if you ask me, they really got a chance right now.
Yeah, I really, if this is the set they're going to come back on, it's definitely going to be this one. Nomi actually making his way up this hilltop already. And Anubis Empire with a very defensive and spread out maneuver, not even committing to this hilltop. I mean, they did send Sun 9X to the hilltop area, but
which is a mistake once again. I mean, how many times do we have to actually say that? Like, why do northern teams keep on doing this when they know it's just moot pretty much to attempt something like that?
Yeah, it's definitely, Sun 9X took about a shot there.
Yeah,
for
exactly,
that maneuver.
and that's unnecessary damage. I mean, you gotta be, especially with such a light setup on the other side. I mean, don't you reckon they're gonna raise the hilltop? I mean, even I do that.
A very interesting position though coming out from Legacy Janna. Both You Are Dead and Anubis Empire not really focusing down the hilltop this time around. You Are Dead kind of focusing the eastern side of the map.
Well, I mean, they did. I mean, just in order to get to that miner's entrance, you have to climb the hilltop.
Yeah, obviously, but they're not kind of guarding the entrance of that. What they're really focusing on is that eastern side. And look at that, Anubis Empire realizing this move coming out from You Are Dead, and then they're going to contest this hilltop right now.
I'm not too sure about that one though, because all those light tanks can just as easily get off the hill, and they will.
Oh god, Cal1 taking a shot there. Yeah, they're slowly, because You Are Dead realizes that they cannot fight toe-to-toe in this engagement. They are outnumbered and outgunned for that matter. So they're just going to kind of retreat while maybe just landing a couple shots here and there.
They still landed more damage than their opponents, incredibly so.
Yep. Yeah, Nobi going to go for a shot here.
Oh, and then
missed.
How could he miss that?
Yeah, he actually missed that shot. Kiss taking another shot though. Oh god, Cal1 going for the ram.
A huge ram
actually
coming.
not with the ram. Oh, look at that. Gun and Rose with a very kind of questionable maneuver there, although I understand why. He should have just stayed on top of that hilltop and fired from above.
He's going to go down.
Yeah, he is going to most surely go down here. It is most likely going to get traded for Legacy Janna, so, I mean, it's not the worst of worst trades, but that could have definitely been negotiated much better by
But
Anubis.
Kiss is about to go down too. This is looking mildly bad, actually.
Oh,
Anubis
man.
Empire, I don't believe this. But
Kiss going down there.
Even with such a light setup, they're fighting toe-to-toe. This is, I mean,
Cal1 actually, going to go down here. So it's completely even at this point, but Sun 9X is going to go down.
Exactly.
So, yeah, once again, You Are Dead is just one shot ahead.
Yeah, still in the lead. And it's not just one shot. It's not as simple as that, because they clearly have the heavier setup this time around, and they still cannot take the advantage, because look at the positioning from the by Calantini and Vatsuga. They're unleashing their autoloaders. One of them is in the east, the other one's down south, and it's just, it's a crossfire. They actually lured every single one of those tanks down the hill. I don't believe it. But I don't believe it. But they actually it was a bait again, and I didn't even see that myself until now. But that's exactly what they wanted. They wanted them to be right in between those both MX-50s, and it worked.
Yeah,
and they're gonna win this. I mean, unbelievably so. They're gonna win this. Yeah,
with the much lighter setup, they have 3 of their tank tier 8s against the now 2 remaining tanks on the Anubis side.
And they also have both the T1 and that little tractor still alive.
Yeah, Valentini's at full health still, so he might be able to take down 1 or 2 of the You Are Dead tanks. But the second Vatsuga goes down, I mean that's a huge mountain that last remaining, that Calantini.
Well, exactly, and this time around, I don't think UAD is going to take the chance like on Ents pretty much.
They're going to wait, I think. Okay, and there's that killing blow onto Vatsuga.
That was Mini Chun as well. And
this is going to be a victory.
I know, and how many times do you see a lighter setup prevail on mines?
Almost, very rare.
But look at that trap that was set by UAD, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, they lured every single one of those heavy tanks. They were so sure of themselves in Anubis. They're like, yeah, let's just do some airtime and ram these guys. And they got just smack in between those 50s 100. Brilliant.
Yeah, because Anubis Empire thought they had the big advantage with the heavier setup. In reality, exactly. In reality, You Are Dead just used all of that kind of bait as bait, and I cannot believe that. I mean, really, Onion Head. It was both Onion Head and Nomi who rushed, and actually it was also the Pershing.
The Pershing was there too.
All rushed the hilltop, kind of secured that area, and then you know, Anubis Empire, they kind of, you know, creeped up with their heavy tanks. So, okay, it's only 2 lights and a medium. Okay, we're going to engage
and they
you.
stood their ground, you know, fought, even got the advantage.
Yep.
And when they retreated, that's when like that's when Calantini and not Calantini, sorry, I just keep mistaking myself. Mini-Chon and Legacy Jana, like the 5100 and the 110 were actually waiting just right down that slope. And just absolutely brutal. But once again, such an inspiring tactic coming up from UAD. Wow, they've been missing action for a while, and I was questioning their level earlier on before this match started, but I guess I was worrying needlessly. Because these guys are just more than ready for this, aren't they?
Extremely solid. Extremely solid play. Although the scoreline might not suggest how one-sided this match was, just overall the level of play, the level of dominance, and just the teamwork coming out from Your Dead. Yeah, just over the top, coming out on top over Anubis.
Never did you get the feeling that they were threatened, actually, or that like, you know, just Vatsuga and his troops were just like even just putting up a challenge or something. I mean, although it went the full distance, which means that well, you know, at the very least, Anubis Empire had this 1 match point in this 5th set. But I mean, never were they in position to even challenge the UAD side at this point. It's such an overwhelming victory.
Yeah, and look at that. You're just waiting, not even taking the risk.
Yeah, no. This time around, they're like, okay, you know, this is no room
We're going to
for mistakes.
secure this victory of 100%.
Exactly, so you're going to have to charge us, mate.
Yep.
There you go. And, well, it's almost heartbreaking to see Calantini all by himself now, despite...
He doesn't even know where to go.
Exactly. And the thing is, I understand why UAD is playing like this, too. I mean, although they have the overwhelming advantage, you know, a full hit point AMX 5100 with a full clip is definitely not to be trifled with.
Yep,
especially
and at full health too.
Exactly, at full health. So, because if he lands 6 for 6, all of a sudden it's a different story, ain't it?
Yep. Okay, Calantini can be shot by Mini-Chon here.
And Mini-Chon's also,
another one.
well, he's got a full clip too. So there you go.
Yeah, Calantini now most likely not even gonna budge here. He probably will though, because you know there really is no point of just staying there and letting the set go to the end. And now like Mini-Chon moving in there.
Well, yeah, now they're all
realized,
joined for the kill because they're like, okay, now he's down to half hit points. So if all
even
three of us like let a shot, then he's pretty much gonna be blown to smithereens. So
pretty much. And even if like 2 of these Your Dead tanks go down, it still would be enough for them to finish off Calantini.
Exactly. It's just Mini-Chon's gonna just go the long way around.
Onion Head
as well. Just so yeah, it's a surrounding move once again. Just so cruel at the same time. So very efficient.
Yeah, we do see Onion Head making his way up from the north, and I like how Mini-Chon's waiting.
He's just waiting, like, yeah, exactly. You know, that's why I draw a lot of parallels between this team and ISG, actually, because the way in which they finish off it's like a cat toying with a mouse, pretty much. Although he knows so very well that there's nothing, like, the opponent can do, they still want to secure, like,
no chances.
Exactly, like, no chances without even taking a hit. Just want to be, like, absolutely brutal in their finish, and, you know, it's only to their credit. Really.
Yeah, definitely so. Calantini kind of quarter now. It's only a matter of time before these Your Dead members finish the set off.
Yeah, we got 1:40 left. Well, I don't even reckon that Calantini can survive the next 1:40 seconds.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before these guys come in for the kill.
Well, yeah,
they're going in now.
They're all like, they're all converging like at one point, and they're going to charge. There you go. Yeah, Mini-Chon that's quite comfortably making the way up, and so is Onion Head and Kudryavka as well.
Man.
This is just overwhelming rush. And there you go.
Yep.
It's game over. It's all over.